Well, it's quite straightforward for me really. I use a dash camera in my car and it's about protection. So if there is an incident, any incident on the road on my bike, whether that's me involved or perhaps another car, then I've got evidence, video evidence to produce if that's ever required for police or solicitors or whatever. For cycling, basically I've got all-round coverage. So I've got the CF on the front and the CR on the back. So I'm recording front and back simultaneously in full 1080 HD. So if there's ever an incident ahead or behind, I've captured it on video. And the CF and cr1, not only are they cameras, but they've got the combined front and rear light. So essentially that gives me a light and a camera in one, so there's less clutter on my handlebars. The cr1 camera I mount on the back of my bike. It's on the seat post. TECHALOGIC provide a couple of different size aluminium mounts, and one of those fits perfectly onto the seat post, so it's nice and tucked away. The front CF camera I mount on my handlebars. Again, TECHALOGIC provide CNC aluminium mounts, and I mount it virtually central in the handlebars. I find the cameras really easy to use. They both take a micro SD card. They loop record, so I don't have to manage the files. They will just overwrite naturally. And it's simply just turn them on. As soon as you turn them on, the camera comes on, starts recording, and the LEDs come on. It's only a press of the button if I want to change the LED sequence. They are very, very easy to use. Cycling generally, I'm out and about for about 3 hours. From my experience so far, both of the cameras will record certainly up to about 5 hours. I think they'll probably even go a little bit more if the LEDs weren't on, but generally a 3-hour bike ride, they cover it 100%. Video quality is great. It's full 1080 HD, wide angle lens. When I play back, I can certainly read number plates and see a lot of detail. The colours are fantastic. Yeah, the quality is great. Sometimes I do get caught out in the rain, but both of the cameras are fully weatherproof, and I've never had any problem there. Just wipe them down and ready to go again. The Wi-Fi app is great. It makes everything so simple, easy to access and have a look at your video if you want to have a look at the video on your phone when you're out and about, but also straightforward to change your settings. So if I did want to change the loop record setting or anything else on the camera, I can just pop my phone out, connect up by Wi-Fi, and it's easy to change. Yeah, also on the app, because obviously you need to set the cameras up. You've got a front and a rear camera, and getting the correct field of view, so you're recording the correct part of the road. The app actually has a live view, so I can look on my phone and angle the camera accordingly, and then once I've got it set, everything's good to go. G-sensor feature, I've never experienced it before, but it's quite handy. Essentially what happens if I did have an accident, the camera automatically locks that particular part of the video. So if it was to overwrite, loop record, that particular incident is locked and saved and easily accessible if I needed to show the police or anything in the future. Yeah, the LEDs are fairly bright. I think the front one is 400 lumens and the rear is 60 lumens. So apart from just being a camera, in terms of lights, they're very bright, and obviously you've got the strobing and the running lights there as well if you prefer that style. I don't often use the photographic mode. Obviously when I'm out and about generally on the cycle, it's for safety purposes, so I'm videoing, but we did go for a cycling holiday, and there was about an hour of that in real picturesque part of the southwest. And it's very easy to set it to photographic mode. It's just an extra click of the button, and essentially all that happens is when you're cycling around, the camera takes a photograph about once every second, so you get a good bunch of photographs on a good afternoon out on your bike. I use both the cameras, so it gives me all-round protection. So I'm videoing the road ahead, and I'm also videoing the road behind me. To be honest, it really does give me eyes in the back of my head.